We got Isaiah Ford. How you feeling today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm going good, going good. So how you feel about the season you had? You had a good season. So can you talk about that a little bit?
Individually, or are you talking about as a team?
In general.
As a whole, I think that we've matured. I think that'd be a great word for how our season went, especially from the first two games. Offensively, we were sloppy, turned the ball over around, and then Boston College, we started to click, and we kind of got rolling from there. We realized that when we took care of the ball, and that when we didn't turn it over and we executed on offense, that we could play with anyone in the country. And just individually for me, it's just been just focusing on the little things, and adding more into my game each game, And early in the season, we knew that after a couple games that the defense would start to shade towards me and start to bracket and play over the top and things like that. So I would have to try to find another way to kind of get involved and get in the game and make big plays happen. And that's with either getting handoffs or making short catches and getting some runs after catch and things like that. Anything I can do when I get the ball in my hands is trying to kind of make a spark for the team. I think that throughout the season I'll progress at that.
Okay, so what stuff you worked on since the last game going to tomorrow?
Just focusing on the little details, and I think, and that's something that I take with me every week to week, and is just focusing on little things, as far as route running, split details, and everything like that. Because when you're sharp in your cuts, it doesn't give the DB a chance to break on the ball, and play the catch and things like that, and just securing catches and making sure you're bringing them in when you're getting your hands on them.
So the layoff, you think that helps you, or helps you or the team, or is bad? Like you should play like a week later or so.
I think that it helped us. It's been a long season, so legs are worn down, bodies are banged up, shoulders are and nicks and bruises are all over your bodies. So I think that this couple weeks off was definitely a help for us as far as getting our legs back and just recovering from some nicks and bruises just because of the season and how long it was.
So talk about your quarterback. He had a good season, but y'all both had a good tandem. And talk more about him, like how y'all come together.
I think that Gerard has an amazing season, and I think that all the success we've had started way before the first game, and that was just in the off season, when it was just me and him in there throwing to each other. No lights, no cameras, no coaches, no anything. Just me and him getting after it, being perfectionists, and I think that translates to the games. And when we start making plays in the game, and I think that's the reason why, because of how much work we've dedicated to putting in and to being good at this game.
So you got a couple of your people you going against tomorrow. Has any big trash talking been going on?
No, not at all. We haven't talked any trash, and that's not something that we're really interested in. Coach Fuente will tell you that. We're not interested in having a barking contest or anything like that. We're gonna get on that field. We're gonna go out there and we're gonna play our game.
All right. So talk about the other games. Like, are you paying attention to the championship games, or are you just like, I ain't worried about it?
I'm not. I haven't really been watching any football or anything like that. Just focusing on this game, and sending our teams out the right way.
What about NFL? You pay attention to that? Like, you got a
I
team?
watched a couple of games. Not too many. I watched some basketball games. I watched the Warriors and the Cavs. I'm big LeBron fans. But no, that's been about it.
You feel like Cleveland got away with one?
Not really. Not really. They were in Cleveland, so he's not gonna get that call.
All right, so what kind of music you be listening to get ready for the game?
All kinds. I listen to some Drake, some J. Cole, some Young Thug, some Kodak Black. I listen to a variety of a bunch of things, yeah.
So a lot of players been sitting out ball game this year. So what's your opinion on that?
I think that's a question for Coach Fuente. I can't really get into all that. I think that he could have a better say on that tonight.
But you don't blame him, but you understand at the same time.
I don't have any take on it.
So the last thoughts for tomorrow game, like you want to get off to say?
I think it'll be an exciting game. Both teams have prided themselves on being the tougher team. They're a tough team in the SEC. We're a tough team in the ACC. We've been a tough team as a program. We've been known for being that blue-collar, hard-nosed team, you know, and I think that whoever is the tougher team will win, and that there'll be some plays being made tomorrow. It'll be an exciting game.
So you feel like y'all got an advantage because y'all closer to home than they are?
We definitely know that Hokie Nation will be there in full effect, you know, especially Charlotte being 2.5 hours from Blacksburg, so we know that we'll have a lot of fun.
All right, thanks a lot. Good luck on tomorrow.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah,